Hi, Nicole. How you doing? So apparently you guys like the videos, so I will keep them coming by all means. Got a few emails. So anyway, um, NM Designs. A suggestion here, and just from a professional standpoint, from what we're used to seeing out there, don't use the word designs. Use design. Just use NM Design, or just use your monogram. MN design is fine, or even just a monogram logo is fine too. So what I'm seeing here with this logo is a couple of things. I know I said it's really super casual. And I think that can be a detriment to a point because imagine if somebody wants you to, taking a look at your logo, imagine, okay, this would be great. It looks great if I want somebody to design something really casual. Do you know what I'm saying? But if I'm looking for a designer and I need them to design my corporate identity manual or my what's that called, the year-end report, corporate year-end report, something really really buttoned up and stuffy, I wouldn't select a designer that has a really super casual logo. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's too casual. The other thing I'm noticing about the logo is it sure looks like these letters have been stretched. They're too tall and skinny. I'll bet my bottom dollar on it. I'm really good at spotting skewed letters, and I think that those have. I think that they were probably adjusted, but without constraining the original proportions of the letters themselves. Okay, so let's go down to from at your logo down here, and this is good. This is really good continuation right here, going from the color to here. Basically, what you're doing is containing that information. So you're kind of telling, without doing so, you're kind of telling your viewer, hey, stay right here. And that's good. That's good. I love the fact that you got your address down here because that leaves this wide open for you to use this letterhead, not only for your resume, but for your cover letter, your thank you letters, and when you get up and in business, you can use these for your invoices and things like that. So, okay. Um, Looking good. I'm not going to go through this right now um, because it looks great, and we will go through. I will go through this next week. Your personal identity, but you've got your business. You've got your logo, you've got your letterhead, you've got your business card, and then you stop there. So, what do you need? You need your envelope. So, basic identity system is your logo, your letterhead, your envelope. Okay, so get an envelope designed in with these, and you're in good business. Okay, I want to see some. Oh yeah. All right. So, anyways, I think the back of the card looks great. I like it. And then your pages look good. Your background pages look good. Really super simple. And I like to keep it like this because we'll have time later, especially you'll have time later once the class is over to start, developing the actual style you want. But this is great because it's easy, it's simple, and there's no cluttered messages here. It's straight to the point. Looks Looks good. Looks good. This is good that you've established a grid. My suggestion here is this, and a grid is this. It's basically a matrix. It's a series of horizontal and vertical lines. Now you use those to place things. For example, in the horizontal and vertical lines, you wouldn't have this overlap right here because you would have a horizontal line right down the middle of that page, and that would fall on that line. You see what I'm saying? So that's how we use a grid. And then also, like for instance, if you were to take a 3x3 grid, you would just take this one area of your page. Okay, and I typically like to use one playing area. So for instance, see that area right there? That would be the area of my page that I would use on every single page. In other words, I would build my grid within that area right there. And in that area, I would go, there's a line, there's a line, there's a line. So I'd have a 4-column grid by maybe a 3 or a 4-column. That way, you can start placing these things in and allowing it to fall within the grid. Okay, so example, this piece here would probably be like that big, and this piece here would be about like that big. Okay, makes sense. Let's move forward. Looking good. Same thing with the grid. Don't show this on the side like that. Show it as the viewer is going to be looking at it when they are holding it in their hands. This piece looks good. The work looks good. I think the sequence is good. I really do, and I really think that the sequence is good. Try to stretch your, we talked about this, your thumbnails out. Try to make this more of a really complete, super complete presentation that goes from the first thumbnail to the second to the third. And you don't be afraid to show your thumbnails, each little drawing, that big or so, and put them in a grid. So you have 3 across, go 3 across, which means you're gonna have to take that out of there with Photoshop and enlarge it and put it there. Then take that middle one there, enlarge it, and put it there. Then take this sketch here, enlarge it, put it there, until you have these grids. Like you've got these grids set up here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, so do that, but use that whole area I talked about of your page. You see what I'm saying? I like this piece. I think this piece came out well. But what happened to the top here? What's going on? Why is the top? Oh, wait a second. This isn't the mailer. This is the website. Yeah, line like this. So it says you're not going to use this. If you're not going to use it, don't show me, okay? Because honestly, I mean, we've got a lot of work to do, and I shouldn't be looking at things that aren't intended for the final use. So please try to streamline this. This piece looks good. We talked about this. I talked about this last week, about that burned out white area. Again, the same thing. I was talking about the grid. Like that piece a lot too. So your sequence looks really good. I think you're really well along the way here. I really do. I really do. I mean that, and it's nice watching this develop through the weeks. But it's really starting to come together. I'm really serious about this logo. That you got to rethink that. Okay. Other than that, you're doing awesome. Give me a holler if anything's not making sense, or if you want to make any comments, or if you have any questions, or whatever. All right. Good job. Thanks.